everyone, and welcome to my TUT workout. I'm Coach Gigi, and today we have a Beach Body Express. So this is a fast, effective workout working that ass, those abs, and those arms. We've all got a body and we can all go to the beach, but there's something to be said about feeling strong, confident, and toned when we're in our swimwear. So today we are gonna just need 2 D handles. Set them up at the bottom of your TUT trainer and your yoga mat. Bring your towel, your water, and a good attitude, and we'll get going. So I'm gonna be starting with a little bit heavier on the plates, and then we'll take them off as we go. We have 5 moves in this circuit, and we'll be speed running through it back to back. So it'll be pretty short transition times. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna get warmed up. So meet me in a nice wide second position. Start to roll those ankles, start to roll those wrists. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful, roll those shoulders. And we're gonna go straight into a down dog position. So pedaling those feet back, breathe into those calf muscles, sending those hips nice and high. Squeeze those shoulder blades and shake that head yes and no. Fantastic. We're gonna send one leg up to the sky, open up that hip, and then drive that knee forwards in front of those wrists. Send it right back up. Drive it forwards and up. Couple more here. Find your flow with this. And switching legs. Send the other one up, nice and high, drive it through, and up. Warming everything up today, we are gonna be activating those arms, activating those glutes, and of course, those abs every single time. Stay strong, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees to the ground, send those hips over those feet, and reach forwards into a child's pose. Let that head be nice and heavy, and just take a couple of breaths here. Beautiful, rolling up that spine nice and slowly, your head coming up last. Fantastic. We're gonna stay in a tabletop position now. We're gonna activate those glutes before we start to lift anything with our TUT, and we are going to send one knee out to the side, like so, and down. These are called fire hydrants. I'll let you figure out why that is. Just tap those knees together and switch sides. Keeping that back neck nice and soft, flat back, staying aligned, activating those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back up into that downward dog. Pedal those toes out. Breathe into this. We're gonna start to activate those abs. We're gonna walk our toes to our hands and right back down into a full plank position. Walking up and down. Lovely. Firing up those shoulders for today. Squeezing that core. I want you to visualize that your belly button and your spine are one. Cinching that waist. Excellent. Last rep. Good stuff. Beautiful. Drop those knees and child's pose. Another deep breath. Fill those lungs with air. Let that go. Rolling up that spine, sit back onto those toes and roll it up. Okay, that's it. We're nice and warm, we're nice and fired up. Let's get straight onto our TUT. No messing around today. I'm gonna sort this mat out. Okay, so first move, we want to start nice and heavy with those plates. We are going to pick up both D handles, walk away from our TUT, send those hips back into that squat, row those arms in nice and tight, extend them back up to the TUT, and then press those hips towards the center. We're sending it down, in, out, and up. So it is a squat, row, extend, and stand. We have a minute of that. We're gonna then flip onto our back. we are going to leg lower. So send both D handles above our heads, right over to that belly button. Give yourself lots of tension. Send those feet up and lower those legs nice and controlled. If that's too much for you today, you can stay here, tap those toes forwards and back, or one at a time. There's plenty of modifications for you today. Up onto those feet. We will then go into a single leg deadlift. So take one of those D handles away, and we'll be activating those glutes, keeping it nice and heavy, testing that balance. If you need to take the TUT plates down for this, that's absolutely fine. Whatever works for you. Sending that leg back and up. Woo! Sending it down and up. Good. On both sides. We'll then definitely take those TUT plates down. We'll do some bicep curls each side, and then we'll go back onto our back, and we will do some ankle reaches. We'll be using that tension to send it up to that ankle and down. But I'll review all of that when we get into the moment. So, both D handles on our TUT trainers. Let's get fired up and ready to go. Get nice and heavy. I'm working with 20 each side today, and I'll take that down. That's just my own personal preference. So whatever you want to do today, please go at your own pace. I am just your coach, but you are your own boss when it comes to your body. Okay, so I'm gonna get fired up with this timer. Let's get a minute on the clock. Let's get sweaty, let's get heavy. 3, 2, and 1. Walking back, sending those hips back, row those arms, extend and stand. Here we go. Excellent. We're going fast today, hot and heavy, Beachbody Express. No time to waste. Keep breathing. Send those hips back. Activate those glutes and up. Now you go at your own pace. If this is too fast for you, slow it down. Row it in, extend and up. Down, in, extend and stand. Keep that core nice and active. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming down onto our backs, straight into that overhead leg lowers. Now this is a minute's work, so deep breaths, go at your own pace, squeeze that belly button to spine, glue that back to the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up and lowering. If you start to shake, embrace it. It's a really good sign. Slow and controlled. Keep breathing. Nice flat back. Pulling it nice and tight. If you start to feel that tension, just start to push away from you. Just pull it back in. Show him who's boss. Keep breathing. This shouldn't be easy. Slow control, remembering we can go one at a time. We can also keep those knees bent and up. Keep tapping, keep pulling. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic work. Up on those feet straight away. Get rid of a TUT plate or keep it heavy, up to you. I am going to take 10 off each side, take 1 D handle off, just to help with my balance today. But we are gonna keep that momentum nice and speedy. That's it. Get ready. We've got 30 seconds with each leg. So in that left side, let's do it. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if we're targeting that left side, we should have that D handle in our right hand. I want you to just hover that foot and keep those hips nice and square. By tilting forwards, we are doing that deadlift action and we are activating the gorgeous hamstrings and of course, those glutes. Core engaged always. Keep breathing. Find that balance. I'm gonna check our time here. 3, 2, and switching sides. Good, deep breaths. And other side. Now you can put your hand on your hip, whatever helps. It should just be a slight bend in that knee. We shouldn't be doing lots of bends. We are tilting that pelvis and pulling up. Tilt, pull. Excellent. If you're familiar with deadlifts, these should be very quick and speedy for you. Otherwise, if you're just getting started today with deadlifts, that's okay. Take it at your own pace. Focus on that balance and control, keeping those hips nice and square. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We did 45 seconds each for those. Drop a knee. We're going into bicep curls. So, going to focus on that left side again first to show you. Pull it in nice and tight, elbow into that rib cage. You're gonna squeeze up and down. Okay, 30 seconds each side for these. 3, 2, and 1. Up. Now, in order to just focus on this muscle, we want to make sure that our neck and shoulders are nice and relaxed, holding no tension. That's why I love doing these on the knee. It means that I can solely focus on this particular muscle without taking any strain on the rest of my body. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Pull it up. Now you might find that you're stronger on one side than the other. This is my dominant hand, so this one is feeling a little bit easier for me than the other side. That's okay. Increase those reps, but definitely keep things even. Always lift the same amount of tension on both sides. Keep squeezing. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, drop that down. Onto our backs, quick transitions. We are going to stay nice and flat again with that lower back glued to our mat, sending that belly button all the way, locking that into our spine. We are going to do our first leg first, our left leg first, which happens to be the first leg today. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Send one foot up and reach to that ankle, release. This is one of the best oblique crunches that you can do. We want to have that V-line in that bikini or those swim shorts. Keep squeezing, remembering if this is too much, you can just take it to your knee and tap. But really work that abdominal crunch side to side. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs, switching hands. Send that other one opposite. You can flex, you can point. Whatever is going to help you target that oblique. Stay with me. Tap that knee if you need. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, drop that down. We're going right back to the beginning. Grab a quick drink, towel off, whatever you need to do. Set up both D handles again and add that extra weight for those TUT plates. I am going to put the same amount right back on, but if you could do more or less, now is the time to make that adjustment for yourself. We're going straight back into that squat, row, and stand. I will take a quick drink myself. Attach that second D handle. Gather ourselves and our mindset. Quick transitions again. Let's get ready, TUT team. Fix that hair. Whatever you need to do today, walk those handles out. We're gonna get going in 3, 2, and 1. Hips back, row, extend, and stand. Now we wanna be careful in this. We're not opening up knees, we're not sending things too far forwards, we're not stressing out the back. We want to make sure it's a nice controlled movement. Rowing in, extend, sending those D handles to those hips as you stand. That pelvic thrust is really important in this. Stand. You wanna give me a little squeeze of those glutes as you make that stand. Push, release. Shoulders down, core engaged, knees over toes. Breathe. Almost there, TUT fam. Let's go. Slow and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous work. Drop those D handles onto our backs. Leg lowers. Now, these aren't always people's favorite, but they're so good for you. They work the whole abdominals. Send those feet up in 3, 2, and 1. Glue that back to the ground and lower. Be gentle on those hip flexors. We don't want lots of swinging, backwards and forwards with momentum. We want up and down, 90 degree and lower. If you can't lower to that length, that's absolutely fine. Just slight and up, slight and up. Remembering we can bend those knees too. We can tap it and come up. That is the modification. Just keep that nice and tight over your belly button. A minute is a long time, but we've got this. Keep breathing. Belly button to spine. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Standing up. Single leg deadlifts. Get rid of one D handle. Adjust those TUT plates if you need. If you want to keep it nice and heavy, really target those glutes. Be my guest. Fantastic, readjust if you need. Left leg first, 45 seconds. Standing up, 3, 2, and 1. Now today's program is designed to get you up and down so that you are working your body that little bit extra in those transitions to go from high to low places. So if you feel a little bit off balance here, that's fine, that's natural. All part of my master plan. Squeeze, lower, and lift. Zipping that core, shoulders, neck, nice and relaxed. 3, 2, and 1, switch sides. We are going to that right leg, and we're off. Lower, lift. Hands can be here for balance, hands can be on our hips. Just a slight bend in that knee, tilt that pelvis, and press those hips forwards. Squeeze. Beautiful work, everyone. I can't see you, but I know you're working hard, so stay with me. Three, 2, and 1. Fabulous biceps. Curls for the girls or boys. All right, my hair's falling out. I had a recent haircut, so the current elastic is not doing its job, but that's okay. We'll sort that out later. Biceps, first arm, 30 seconds. Here we go. Keep it tight and squeeze. If you want to keep this a nice, slow, controlled squeeze, that's fine too. Or if you want to go explosive on the way up and slow on the way down, that works too. Core tight despite being on our knees in this position and working our arms. Core is always tight. 3, 2, and change. Switch that knee. Curl that bicep. Here we go. Up and down. Excellent. Go at your own pace, everyone. I am just your guide today. Excellent. We're there. 3, 2, and 1. On our backs, flipping around. Left leg up to the sky. Touch that ankle. In 3, 2, and 1. Now, as you can see, I've got my opposite hand at the side of me there to keep me stabilized. You can tap that knee too. This is better than underneath you or on top of you. This just gives you that little bit of extra motion to be able to make that cross across your body. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Send it down. We're doing a little extra work today than planned. Squeeze. Cross that body. Deep breaths. Time under tension, everyone. Let's go. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop that down. 2 seconds down, 1 more to go. We're almost through. So, water bottle, towel, do what you need. Set that second D handle right back on. Put those heavy TUT plates back on the machine. And let's do it, TUT fam. We've got 1 more today, and then you are done. Even if you're doing this in the heart of winter, there's nothing wrong with feeling better in our clothes, is there? So this is a workout that everyone can do at any time, but Beachbody inspired. Deep breath in, pick up both D handles, last and final circuit. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back. Send those hips back and row. Stand. Keep that back nice and flat. The biggest thing with this one is eye line. Now you can focus on those lovely TUT plates that are moving up and down. You can see the work that you're doing, which is one thing I absolutely love about this machine. You can keep your eye line there, which is a really great guide of where your back and body should be sitting in that squat. Eyes up, flat back, and stand. Last time, make it heavy, make it count. If you've been going nice and slowly, perhaps now is the time to get in a few extra reps. Squeeze. Shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those D handles onto our backs. The last time we do these leg lowers. Readjust. Deep breaths. Glue that back to the ground. Handles overhead. 3, 2, and 1. Send them up. and lower. As you can see, I'm struggling to slow my breath right now. So if you're the same, don't worry. We're all in it together. Give me a smile. Tap those toes, keep those knees bent. But if you are doing this modification today, I don't want to see swings. This is just going to arch that back and stress out the wrong body part. We want to glue that back down so that it's just the abs working. Very important we keep that form. Keep breathing. Finish with legs straight if you can. If you haven't tried these yet, try them now. Pull it right over that belly button one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Release those D handles. Excellent work. Right back up onto our feet. Take off some plates or keep them nice and heavy. Speed round. Get rid of that D handle. Nice, quick, speedy transitions today. Left leg first. Deep breaths. Get ready, team. 3, 2, and 1. Tilt and lift. Remembering the same thing about that eye line earlier. If you want to look at that TUT plate moving up and down, you can. Otherwise, pick a nice firm spot on the wall. We do not want to sacrifice form for this one. 3, 2, and 1. We're already there. Take it into the second leg. 3, 2, and 1. Tilt and lift. Zipping up that core, shoulders relaxed, hovering that toe. This feels so good in the hamstrings. I love working deadlifts. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, biceps already. Drop that knee. Open up that body. Deep breaths, 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. So close to that finish line. Last few reps on this arm, and then we are done with biceps. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, switching knees, locking in those abs, roll those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Those first few reps always feel fine. And then you get to the end of that 30 seconds and you think, I don't know if I can do this, but you can. Mind over matter. We're in it together. Stay strong. Come on, don't give up on me. Last time. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Excellent job. 2 more moves, which means 1 minute of work. We can do that. No problems. Pick it up with that handle. Send that left leg up to the sky. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to aim for the opposite ankle. That is the kind of motion we are looking for. Gluing that back to the ground. 3, 2, and 1. TUT family, we're there. We're at the finish line. Last 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Right to the end, everyone. Aim for that opposite ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Phenomenal work. Rolling up, roll those shoulders. Give that neck a little stretch. Beautiful. Onto all fours straight away. We're going to cat-cow that back. Roll out that spine. We're going to breathe in. And as we exhale, arch that back, send that gaze up. Inhale, curling that spine up. Exhale, breathe. Curling up and exhaling. We're going back into that downward dog. Press those toes into the ground. Lift those hips up. Pedal those toes. Deep breaths. We're going to bookend today's workout. We're going to repeat exactly what we did for our warm-up. So I want you to send that first leg up to the sky and send that knee, drive it forwards between those hands. Kick it up, drive it forwards. Slow that breath, let it all out. 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs, nice and high. Drive it forwards, kick it up, drive it forwards. If you want to go nice and slow with these, that's absolutely fine. We're cooling down that body now, slowing that heart rate. And last one, beautiful. Drop those knees, hips back to those feet, reach towards those fingertips. Release that back. Beautiful. Onto stacking those hips over those knees, stacking those shoulders over those wrists. Fire hydrants. Take those knees together, sorry. We're taking it out and in, out and in. Relax that neck. Flow with these hip openers. Really enjoy that extension. They should feel a lot looser than when we did them at the beginning after all that work. So last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Sit back on those feet. Curl up that spine nice and slowly. Beautiful work, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this Beachbody Express workout. I'm Coach Gigi, and I'll see you in my next video.